and with the power play opportunities that we had, it's not like we didn't have chances, but we got to make sure we stay committed and find ways to capitalize on our chances. And we didn't do that, and they just hung around, played a simple road game, and found a way to get the 2 points.
Your foot off the gas after the first period when you could have been up about 3?
I don't feel that we. No, I don't feel that we let off. I think that we just more or less, they raised their game and we didn't capitalize on our chances, and they just played a simple game, simple road game, and those type of things. You just got to make sure that you're executing the same way, properly doing the simple things, and we maybe got a little away from that for a little bit, but I thought we had most of the possession in their zone.
Hang back. Anton, I know this was the 29th ranked team against the 30th ranked team, but would you say that was a missed opportunity there?
Yeah, I mean, first period was a lot of power play for us, and we only got one from that. And the second period was also a lot of special teams. And then the last period was a lot of only 5-on-5 basically. And it's something that you're gonna win or you lose games. That's in special teams. And they come out, they play smart hockey, Buffalo. They play good road hockey. And overall, we're not happy with this game. We wanted to beat this place bad.
You guys have been winning games lately, and to lose one to a team, and with them coming back like that, I feel maybe the offense could have been there, especially when you got the first one.
Yeah, I mean, we felt good, pretty good after first. We didn't play that good, but we were up 1-0. But I mean, this kind of games we gotta win. Right now, I mean, just try to get ready for Saturday's game against Calgary. It's gonna be a big game and a really important game. Thanks.
Well, it was really broken up. First little while there with all the power plays and a couple penalty kills. So I think that it wasn't the same kind of tempo that we've had with just rolling the lines and everybody getting involved. So I think that broke it up. I think for them as well. I think it was kind of a odd, first couple of periods where both teams were just trying to get some sort of tempo in the game. Like I said, the third period was basically 5-on-5 hockey the whole time, and we just lacked, like I said, cranking it up in the third and really letting their speed take over and creating a lot of trouble for other teams like we've done over the last couple of weeks. So it was more, I think, the third period which was the biggest difference compared to how we have been coming back against teams or been putting teams away in the third.
Is this an example just of, we always hear about parity, and then this is a night where you kind of see it, even if you guys are 13 points up on them. You had a close game against them in Buffalo that you won, and this was somewhat similar to that game as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's no it's tight games. I mean, obviously there is parity, we know that, but it's also a game, like I said, where we've played some extremely talented teams, some very good teams that are right in the playoff hunt, and we've been able to find that next level, I think, over the course of the game, where we've had solid enough starts and then been able to take a couple steps up in the third and really, I think, use our speed and use some of our offensive weapons. And we just, like I said, I don't think we met that same level that we have over the last few third periods in the last couple of weeks.
Obviously, nice to get a win after a streak.
Yeah. First one as a Sabre, it's definitely nice. I think we deserved that one tonight. You know, we kept it pretty simple for the most part. You know, we were in a bit of penalty trouble, but our PK came up huge. Especially, I got to give him a lot of credit when I took that penalty late in the third. It was a big kill for us, and you know, Hackett played a phenomenal game in net, and yeah, it's definitely nice to get that win on the road.
Corey, you had a lot of jump tonight in general. How much did the switching the lines kind of maybe kickstart your game a little?
Yeah. You know, it's you know, Mitchell's a fast player like myself. He's got some grit to him as well, and so it's nice to play with another guy that has grit. Not that, you know, Staff and Ennis are tough to play with. You know, those are both pretty highly skilled guys, but you know, maybe I fit better with those two guys tonight. And Hodgson made a nice play to get the puck in the net on that second goal I got, and yeah, I think we worked pretty well together.
How much were you pressing? I mean, not just to get a goal as a Sabre, but you hadn't scored since December 28th.
Yeah, that was nice. It's definitely refreshing. You know, I already had to get the monkey off my back one time this year, and you know, it feels like that it came off again tonight. And you know, most importantly, like I said, we got the win, and we had a big penalty kill and a solid goaltending as well.
What's it been like for you? Because you were last year with Ottawa, right after the game you were let go. What's it been like?
It's actually been great. Coming here, playing the minutes I've played, it's been a lot of fun. You know, the coach shows a lot of confidence in me, and I just have to do the little things. And I think as the games have gone on, I've got just a little more confidence, holding the puck a little more, trying to throw pucks, more pucks on net, and you know, maybe this is the game that I needed to, you know, maybe let the floodgates open a little bit. But you never know. You just got to take it one day at a time, and we're gonna, you know, celebrate this win, and tomorrow's another day though. You gotta, you know, come prepared tomorrow, and we have Vancouver up next, and we got a bit of a road trip, so we're gonna have to stay focused and continue that.
And then we had business in the first period with Scrivens. What was going on there?
Yeah, I don't know if you know, I accidentally bumped into Hopkins there early in the period, and he didn't like that, and you know, maybe it goes back as far as the Calder Cup finals, but yeah, it's good to see that he's sticking up for his teammate, and you know, luckily we got both penalties on both sides. It wasn't just me going.
Corey, with the way Scrivens was playing, was it going to take a goal like that where you got John Scott totally screening him and you with the deflection?
Yeah, you know, I don't think many goalies will be able to stop a puck with him in front of the net. You know, he's a big man, and you got to give a lot of credit for him for that goal. And McBain made a nice play on net as well, and luckily I got a stick on it. And like I said, he couldn't see much. So
take me through the second.
You know, whatever the streak was, but you know, the way this year's gone, the challenges we've gone through, you know, we'll take any win at this point, you know, regardless of who it's against. And I thought, you know, that was one of our more complete efforts. You know, obviously we fought some discipline issues. You know, had some great PK, and also got more than one goal. So that was a big start for us and a big win.
Gain confidence as the game went along?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, first period is a little slow, a little dull, not much.
And not capitalizing on some of our scoring chances. It was. I thought we were slow getting to some rebounds. I thought we had opportunities to score on our power plays. So the finish that our guys usually have, especially our top guys, on most nights we don't need a lot of chances to score 2 or 3 goals. We're good when the chance is there, and for some reason tonight, when we did have the chance, we couldn't put it in the net. But on numerous occasions, we were slow getting to that rebound when we're usually right there, and that was the most concerning thing for me. And I think it came down to we let them hang around, like you said, when we could have put it away, and that's what happens when you let teams hang around. They were able to be opportunists on a couple goals, and you know, we couldn't get back into it.
Dallas, you really snapped it around on the power play in that first period, and then from that point on, it seemed like it dropped off in the second or third. Did you see any reasons for that drop off, or what happened from that point on?
No, I thought and it happens. I thought our Nuge's unit continued to try to pound the puck at the net. That's what we wanted them to do. And the other unit was trying to look for a different look now, where, you know, wish you just stick with the plan. It was working early. Let's just stay with it. So, but that's their creativity. You have a plan, but you also have to let them have their creativity too. And it's a fine line from taking that away from those guys. So I was okay with our power play, except for I thought those guys, especially Gagne's unit, I just started to feel like they were getting gassed, and they all ended up playing large minutes. And the game tonight, it was one of those nights like with all the power plays, and most nights a game, it's hard to explain. Most nights a game has a rhythm, and it's almost like a dance out there, and there's a rhythm to the game. And tonight it wasn't there, and our top guys got overloaded with minutes because of the power plays, and then us getting behind. But I think as their minutes went up, and especially the power plays late, I just think they didn't have much left in the tank.
You just got through beating a bunch of teams above you in the standings, so it happens, but does it still sting a little bit losing at home to 30?
Well, no, listen, I'm not going to disrespect that team. They're playing hard and playing with pride and trying to win games. For me, if, let's say that was the San Jose Sharks tonight, and we would have had those opportunities like we did early, and in control of the game like we had it, and we weren't able to get to those spots, I'd be sour standing here right now. That's a great lesson for our team. You have to find a way to put that game away when you have it in such great control for a lot of the early portion of that game.
Ryan Smith being that one power play goal to set that franchise record, do you see guys trying to set him up for that, or trying to look for Smitty on?
Yeah, I think they would admit that they do, and I thought he had a couple glorious chances there to put that puck in the net. So I'm not going to stand here and lie and go, listen, that doesn't matter to us. It does. It's something that we all want for Ryan, and but we're not formulating that power play around him. But I see them sometimes where I see the passes up top, and they see Ryan stick, and they're going to go for it. And again, you've got to breathe on that. That's something special. That's them supporting their teammate and trying to get something for him personally.
Dallas, just your thoughts on Tyler Pitlick, and do you see him get another chance in the top six?
Yeah, I thought, Tyler was out there trying. I thought he was a little tentative, which is natural for a guy getting called up. We'll have to see if that's part of his role playing there. But I thought he tried extremely hard. He was tentative on the bench. He was. I thought he was trying to finish his checks, but I just felt him a little tentative with the puck. But that's a natural thing for a guy like that.
You dressed Larson because you wanted a second power play guy, so he does 70. Is that what you're right? Rather than direct back?
Yeah, and we had Mac there. If Hendricks couldn't play, we thought we needed to replace the toughness and the character, and Hendy was able to go. So we thought it was more important at that point to get that second unit on the power play. But once again, we'll just reassess all that for the next one.
Thank you.
To show you that they want to play in the National Hockey League.
I thought Hackett was. He made some big saves. We got ourselves in a little bit of trouble in that. I think that second period we took 3 penalties in a row, and but anyways, he did well and gave us a chance to win.
What was the key to the defensive effort in the first 13 minutes and the whole third period? It seemed like you had a really good defensive effort in both those stances of the game.
The one thing we tried to do, and following last night's game, I thought in Calgary our first period was pretty good. I mean, but the big thing is trying to manage our ice time, not to try to do something that's stretching plays and just doing the basic things as well as we can, as often as we can. If we do that, we'll have a good chance.
Did you see more desperation tonight, like Rueda with 1 minute left dives and makes a play? Did you see some more desperation maybe you haven't seen lately?
Well, you know, we've saw it in certain games, but when you lose, you don't notice them as much. When you win, you notice that. So we had certain parts of our game that certain guys been doing that, and it was nice to see Rudo do that.
How nice was it to see Conacher rewarded? He had so much jump in that game, and he got rewarded with 2 goals.
Well, it was nice, you know, with Mitchell and Hudson on that line. I mean, they're buzzing all over the place, or they're making some plays. Cody made a nice play on that second goal that he got a high tip. He missed one earlier, another high tip position. John Scott gets in front of the net for the first goal. So it was not only did he do it himself, but he had some help.
What made you decide to put John out there on the power play?
Well, I was a little bit upset. Nobody was staying in front of the net. I knew John would.
And he did.
Just a relief to get that losing streak out of the way.
Yeah, it's good to finally play a half decent game. You know, when you lose, you get what you deserve, and we got what we deserved. We weren't playing very well, but tonight we got what we deserved.
I noticed a couple times Ennis went in outnumbered, and Stafford went outnumbered, and they shot the puck this time. Seems like at least for this game, they got the message.
Yeah, I mean, you know, those guys are our go-to guys lately. So anytime they have a chance, they should shoot.
Coach, what's your assessment on young Ristolainen's play so far?
Up here and just get a chance was awesome, and to play like that in front of these boys, they competed very hard, and it was a good feeling.
Now, Nate had to wait 7 minutes for his first shot. You had to wait about 4. Yeah. But still, were you getting kind of antsy not getting a shot down there?
Yeah, just paying attention and ready for that first shot. I mean, when it came, I felt in the zone. I felt ready to play. So, I mean, all night I felt like I was in control, and that's the way I got to play.
You really had some schmozzles around you. There was one in the second period that must have lasted 10, 15 seconds where you just held the post as hard as you possibly could. I saw you flexing your legs afterwards, but that was kind of a weird play, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was tough. They kept jamming at my skate, and I just didn't want to leave the post. I mean, I just wanted my D-man to kind of get in there so I could have a chance to cover it, and thankfully we got behind net and we got to get up. So, I mean, it was just a battle play.
Matt, tell me about it.
Good bunch.